Today we are going to make Gulab Jamuns. Hi, this is Fariha and you are watching Faro in the Kitchen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So most of you must be thinking that what actually is Gulab Jamun? Gulab Jamun is a dessert which is made with the powdered milk and then it is soaked in the sugar syrup. So it's juicy, it's sweet. So there are more than one recipes of Gulab Jamun and more than one methods to make Gulab Jamun, but this recipe is the most authentic one and the most easiest one. This recipe basically belongs to my mother and it was written in her old diary, and I have stolen it for you people. Just kidding. Okay, so let's start the work.
In a container, take 1 cup of powdered milk, 2 tablespoons of white flour, quarter teaspoon of baking powder. Evenly mix all the dried ingredients with the help of spatula. Now add 1 egg to the dried mixture. Add 2 teaspoons of ghee or butter, 1 tablespoon of whipping cream, 1 tablespoon of milk. Now initially mix all the ingredients with the help of a fork. After that, use your hand and mix all the ingredients and form a dough. Grease a tray with the oil. Using your palms, make small balls out of the dough. With this recipe, you can make around 12 to 14 balls.
Okay, so there is nothing technical in making a ball shape out of the dough. Those who have already worked with fondant or those who have worked with clay already know how to make form balls and all that. And those who haven't done any such thing, they should, I think they should practice, because practice makes a woman perfect. Okay, so before we start making sugar syrup, I would like to tell you that this sugar syrup is the most important part of our recipe, because if you have seen that we haven't added any sugar in our dough. So once we fry these dough balls, we have to cook them and then soak them in this sugar syrup. So if the consistency of the sugar syrup is too thick, then it would be difficult for dough balls to absorb that sugar syrup. And if the consistency is too thin, then the sugar balls will fall apart. So it has to be somewhere between the consistency of the sugar syrup.
In a pan, add 2 cups sugar and 2 cups water. Add cardamom to it. Then cook it at slow heat while stirring it occasionally till the sugar is dissolved completely.
Now it's time to fry the dough balls or gulab jamuns, and for that I want you to keep few things in mind. First thing is that you have to deep fry them. You don't have to shallow fry, okay? So you need a lot of oil. The second most important thing is the temperature of the oil. If your oil is too hot, then it's going to burn your gulab jamuns from outside and they will remain uncooked from inside. And if it's too low, it's going to your gulab jamuns are going to absorb the oil. So the ideal temperature is medium hot. So the best way is to preheat your oil at medium hot and then turn it to medium low 2 minutes before you start frying your gulab jamuns.
In a frying pan, take oil for deep frying. and start putting your gulab jamun balls into it. Keep the flame very slow. While frying the gulab jamuns, keep stirring them.
While frying the gulab jamuns, keep moving them with the help of spatula so that they are cooked evenly from all sides. It shouldn't be like one side is cooked more or getting dark and the other side is undercooked. So it's better that you keep moving them.
This process might take 10 to 12 minutes or maybe a bit more or less depending on the size of your pan and the number of your gulab jamuns. Keep the flame between low and medium. Do not increase the flame while frying the gulab jamun. Once you see that the color of the gulab jamuns have turned from light brown to the darker side, simply shift them into the sugar syrup and cook them at very low flame for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then cover them and leave for around 1 hour. Your gulab jamuns are ready.
Congratulations, gulab jamuns are ready. What are you waiting for? Go and make the gulab jamuns for me. I'm waiting.